So one really, really interesting and really important idea that I picked up from Nathra is this idea that's called the sharing maps. And I'll get into that what I mean by that in just a second. But an example of it is, when you speak to Nathra, and I really hope you get to do this someday, but you get an idea of how authentic she is. Like you feel like you can really, really get to know her very, very quickly. And at the same time, her authenticity helps you feel safe to be authentic in whatever way you want to be as well with her. It feels incredible, and it's like this immediate connection. Now, how this ties into sharing maps, the entire idea is around what actually creates that connection between you two when you feel authentic and the other person feels authentic and together. Now, the idea is that, let's say you have your perspective of how the world works. And if you were to create a metaphor for it, it looks like a big map of the world. And, North America is up on the left side, Europe and Asia is over on the right side, Antarctica is down south at the bottom. And this makes sense, and this is exactly how you've been thinking about it all of your life, and this is what you're used to. And then one day you'll meet a person, and as you're talking to them, you realize that their map of the world is completely upside down. It's like it's the one that, people in Australia are used to, where it's a completely different projection, with Australia and Antarctica are up at the top and right in the middle, and then Europe, Asia, and North America are, they're the ones that are down south, or at the bottom, let's say. And the sharing maps idea is that the connection is real when you allow the person to explore your map, and at the same time they allow you to explore their map, fully understanding that both of you are talking about the exact same idea. The globe and the planet Earth is still the same. It's just your perspectives on it is different. And the connection in that authenticity is real when you actually invite the other person to explore like how your perspective works, how is it different from theirs, and actually comparing and contrasting. And this idea of sharing maps with the other person in a collaborative and creative way, this was actually very, very critical to how we got to actually where we are today.